Are you looking for a beginner kettlebell workout that you can do at home in about 10 minutes with a single kettlebell? Look no further, because that's what we're going to do today. Forrest Vance here from kettlebellbasics.net, author of the Core Kettlebell Challenge and over 40 training specialist. I've been getting a lot of requests lately for a beginner-oriented kettlebell workout. So here we go. Grab one single kettlebell. You need about 10 minutes. You can do this one anytime, any place. I'm starting here with a 16-kilo kettlebell. I'd say that's a good starting weight for beginners for guys. 16 kilos, about 35 pounds. 8 kilo, about 18 pounds would probably be a good starting point for the women. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my timer for 60-second intervals. So we're going to rotate through 5 different exercises, and I'll lead you through it. I'm going to do this one with you. And we're not going to do as many reps as possible, but we're just going to do continuous reps for the whole minute of each exercise. So let's get right to it. Set our timer for 60 seconds. Okay, so grab your belt. We're going to start with our Sumo Deadlift. This is going to get you ready for swing. So our clock's running. So get set with our feet outside the bell. We're going to hinge back, grab the bell, and stand up. Okay, so as I come down to the ground, so now you should be doing this with me. As I come down to the ground, my hips are going to go back. Almost imagine like there was a wall behind me, and I'm sitting my hips back. I'm tapping the wall, and then I'm standing up. My feet are probably like hip to shoulder width apart. I can be toed out just a little bit. Okay, so I can have my toes straight ahead, or they can be pointed out slightly. So you can see here my shins are vertical at the bottom of the move. And then I'm in a sort of a standing plank position at the top. So I reach my hips back, I tap the floor, and then I breathe out, and I stand up, keeping those shoulders back, keeping those abs engaged. And let's go ahead and switch. Now we're going to go to a kettlebell press. So let's kind of start in the same position. Grab that. We'll go 30 seconds per side. So we're going to cheat curl the bell to our shoulder. Both hands on the bell, bring it up to our shoulder. So I'm going to be, my hand's going to be below my chin. My forearm is going to be vertical. So it's straight up and down. I'm pressing this bell up above my head. If you're a beginner, your shoulder mobility, you might be able to go straight over the head. You might not be quite there yet. Whatever you can do, it's fine, right? But checkpoints are, I want my hand below my chin, my forearm vertical. I want to be pressing that bell straight above the head, and then actively pulling it back down under the chin. Let's go ahead and switch. We'll do the same thing on the other side. The bell's going to go up to the shoulder, forearm's vertical, core is engaged, hand is below the chin to start, and then ideally, I want that bicep up by my ear at the top. So I'm going for 30 seconds on this side, and then bell's going to come down, and we're going to go set it down with good form. I'm going to go to my kettlebell squats next. So rest if you need to as we go, but otherwise we're going to go right into this. So the bell's going to come up. It's going to be underneath our chin, upside down, just like this bottom of the bell's facing towards the chin. So feet are going to be hip to shoulder width apart. We're going to sit. So now our squats should be a little different than our swings, right? My upper body is going to be a little more upright, and my hips and my knees are moving at the same time. So it's not hips first, but it's hips and knees move both at the same time as I sit into those squats. We're going to do this one for 60 seconds. So really think about chest up, shoulders back, core is going to be engaged, almost just like we're sitting back onto a chair behind you as you do your squat. So we're going to go about 10 more seconds. Breathing on this one, we want to take a breath in, sit into your squat, breathe out as we stand up. And then the bell can go ahead and go back down to the floor. We're going to do our one-arm kettlebell row, 30 seconds per side. So again, we're going to go right into it. Now we want a little staggered stance. So right foot's a little bit forward, left foot's a little bit back. Grab the bell. You're going to drive your elbow up towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulders as square as possible, right? Shoulders as square as possible. Drive that elbow towards the ceiling. And so the idea here is we're trying to use our muscles in our back to do the work. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Go from a more of an angle here so you can see me. So forearms on the leg, shoulders are back. I'm pulling towards my body. I'm driving my elbow towards the ceiling. I can even get a little hold there at the top. I want to get a little extra contraction in those back muscles. And the bell can just tap the floor, or if you need to, you can rest for a second and then bring it back up. Let's do one more on this side. Okay, bell's going to kind of go to the side. And we're doing a little cardio. So I'm going to do running in place. I'm just going to kind of shake it out for this last minute. If you want to do jumping jacks, we can do some of those. You can also go side to side, some kind of low impact jumping jack version. If you want to do high knees, that's another good option. We're going to go for 60 seconds, and then we're going to come through and do one more rotation. You're doing great. Again, this is our beginner 10-minute at-home single kettlebell workout. If you're just getting back into training, this is a great way to get back into it. We've got about 20 more seconds to go, so keep it up. Remember, we can do a low impact if you want. And, you know, if you just want a little extra something, this isn't going to be a crusher of a workout, right? But hey, start with this 3-4 times a week. Do your walking, do your cardio on your off days, eat better. You're going to see some great starting results if you're just getting back into it. Okay, let's go grab our kettlebell. So from our deadlift, take a step back. Reach down and grab the bell. We're going to do a half swing. So same hinging pattern. Then we're going to hike past back and snap the half swing. I'm going to take a little break about halfway. That's what I think you should do too. Half swing. I'm just thinking about hips only. So hips only. No upper body lifting. Just think about that hip drive on the swing, right? Let's do a little bit of an angle so you can see from here. Hinge back, grab the bell, hike past back, snap the hip. Shoulders back, lats are engaged. It's like I want the bottom of that bell to face that wall behind me when it comes to the ground. Let's go ahead and rest. Good job. Let's go back to our presses. So again, pick up that bell with good form. One hand goes on the bell, other hand goes over the top. Start in that nice rack position. We're going to go press. I want to think, root my body into the ground. Make a fist with the other hand for a little extra tension. Make sure you're getting good full range of motion. So the bell is below your chin, and we're pressing straight up over the head, and then back down under the chin. Let's go ahead and switch. Same thing on the other side. We're just doing a switch from the ground. Eventually we can do a clean and a swing switch and all more advanced stuff. But for now, we're keeping it simple. Just showing from this angle here. Again, bell's right here, right below your chin. You're gonna go press, bicep ends by the ear, pull it back down. Press, by the ear, pull it back down. Let's do a couple more reps on this side. Then we're gonna go to our squats. The bell goes down with good form, great job. Let's go right into our goblet squat. So again, sitting back, just like we're sitting in a chair. The great thing about the goblet squats is the weight distribution, right? That bell being out in front of you makes it easier to get into a good squat position versus say something like a back squat. So again, we're sitting back. Now, I can have a little more forward knee travel. Knees shouldn't go way out, way past our toes, but it's not like a hinge where my shin has to be completely vertical. Let's keep working. Almost done here. I'm working up a little bit of a sweat. Hopefully you are also. Again, we're sitting back, like we're sitting in that chair, weight through the heels. Weight is sort of evenly distributed on your feet. So big toe, little toe, heel, all same amount of weight. Let's go bell back down. We're gonna go to our one-arm rows. Let's grab our bell. Again, we're pulling to the body, lower it back down. This is an exercise for your back. So what you should be thinking about is driving that elbow to the ceiling, using these muscles right here in our back to do the work. Let's do a couple more on this side. This is a great little workout because it's low impact, but we're getting our heart rate up. We're practicing all the basic kettlebell moves. We're getting some cardio. Let's switch to the other side. We're getting some cardio and we're getting some strength all at the same time, which is really the beauty of kettlebell training. That's why a big reason why we do it. We work our full body, we get strength, we get cardio, we get everything all in one. Let's keep going on this side with our rows. Keep pulling to the body, driving the elbow to the ceiling, using those muscles in the back. Let's keep it up, good job. One more. Set the kettlebell to the side. We're gonna finish off with our run in place or our jumping jacks. So ready and go. So we can do our jacks. We can do a low impact version of our jumping jacks. I'll show you a couple different options here. We can do like a seal jack, where we go here and bring the hands across the body, regular or a low impact version. We can do march in place. We can do run in place. You can do high knees if you want to, and bring your knees up. Let's just keep moving here. So, checking the box on our cardio. We're checking the box on the strength. All we need is one kettlebell, a little bit of space at home. We can get all this stuff in. This is a great little introduction to the power of the kettlebell. 5 more seconds, finishing strong. And rest. Great job. Give yourself a hand. Awesome job on this 10-minute beginner single kettlebell workout. Give this one a try. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you next time. Make sure if you like this workout, you will love my website at kettlebellbasics.net. See you next time.